Hi, this is Stephen A. White. I'm a member of the IBM BPM design team. By the end of this video, you will learn how to create a custom user interface for a case process. Here is an example of a launch UI. It is basically a specialized user task used to collect information that will initialize the start of a new process. Here is an example of the out-of-the-box instance UI. It contains 5 sections, going clockwise: the summary, activities, tasks, documents, and data. The custom UI, which we will create in this example, will replace the data section, allowing you to edit data. In an open process, select the Views tab, then select the default Details UI in the tree on the left. Click the New button on the right to open the wizard to create the human service, then rename it as appropriate. Then click Next to select the variables and properties that you want displayed in the Instant UI. They are all checked by default, just uncheck the ones you don't want. Then click Finish, and you will see the new human service listed on the right side. When you open up the human service, you will see the service diagram that was created. This defines the control mechanisms for the Instant UI in the portal. Do not make any changes here. Then click the Variables tab to verify that the variables and properties you selected are included in the human service. Next, move to the Coaches tab and select the View Instance Details coach, which was generated from the Instant UI template and will contain the variables and properties you selected. We will customize the data section by reorganizing the variables and properties. To do so, first add a horizontal section control to the data section. To find the control in the palette, you can use the filter box. For example, type in HOR, then drag the control onto the data section. Then add 2 vertical section controls within the horizontal section. Change the label of the first section, for example to Customer Information. Then change the label of the second vertical section, for example to Dispute Information. Then you can drag the variables above into the appropriate vertical section. For example, put the customer-related variables into the Customer Information section and the dispute-related variables into the Dispute Information section. Then you can delete the label of the horizontal section. It won't be needed in the Instant UI. You can also set some of the dimensions of the vertical sections you added. To do so, click the Positioning Properties tab below. Then set the width of both vertical sections to 400 pixels, for example. After saving the human service, switch to the Process portal and refresh the page. This will establish the new Instant UI. Then launch a new instance of that process from the Launch sidebar. This will open up the Launch UI for the process if there is one. This is not the Instant UI that you just created. There are other videos on this channel regarding the creation and configuration of the Launch UI. But let's fill out the form and then click the OK Go to Instance button to open up the Instant UI. You can see that the custom UI that was created contains the 2 vertical sections with the variables organized within them. You can edit the data and use the Save button to save any changes.